Hey everyone, what's going on? Thanks for tuning in to Relevant Jukebox, and today we're going to talk about the latest EP from Sumin, XX. So this is the latest EP from the K-pop singer Sumin. Now her debut that came out Your Home in 2018 didn't necessarily blow me away. It's this like retro futuristic sounding combination of pop and R&B that has a lot of sound palettes that sound like they're plucked out of the 80s, but it didn't really like necessarily stick out to me in the current landscape. That was until I heard her EP from last year, Ooh Da Da. The production got a lot more disorienting, jittery, and energized. A huge step up in my opinion overall, and this latest EP over here, XX, does just pick up right where that last one left off. It's only 4 tracks long, 12 minutes, but it's a super tight 12 minutes. A lot of what she was experimenting with on that last EP with her transitions in the middle of the tracks show up again on this new one here, but I think they're executed a little bit better. Like on the opening cut, Turn On. I love all the huge bass swells and twinkly melodies, and her voice has this really like calm and commanding kind of demeanor to it. But what's cool is there's like this transition about a minute into this track where the mood gets lifted and a lot brighter, more uplifting, only to be just sat right back down to the tone that set the track off. But the transition itself just felt pretty flawless, which was kind of cool. And then everything kind of picks up towards the end and goes into like hyperdrive to carry out the track, which I did enjoy quite a bit. I guess the only disappointing part about it is that it kind of just stops. But that vibe does transition nicely into the second track, Say X3. Again, another very colorful and jittery beat on this one with a lot of really cool sounding alternating synth passages. It also does have a really catchy chorus on it, plus a really nice guest spot from Debo. I don't really know who that is, honestly. Swim might be the weakest track of the bunch here. It is also kind of brief, but I do like the vibe of this one, again, with its like nocturnal sounding beat that fits in pretty nicely. And the track Zaza that closes out the EP calls back a little bit to her debut in its feel. It's like more of a retro futuristic sounding slower R&B type jam. I love how the synths sound on this cut. Also, it does have a little bit more punch to it than I would have expected for the mood being a little bit more subdued, especially compared to the tracks that precede it. But yeah, I mean, overall, I really did enjoy this EP, and I think it'll catch the ears of fans of like Kylo Kish or even like Jackie Y. And also, I'm just kind of curious to see what she's going to do after this, maybe on a full-length follow-up here. Is she going to continue to go down this like stranger path, or are things going to get a little bit more aggressive, which I kind of hope they do. I mean, like the track B that was off of Ooh Da Da. I mean, that one's just like all over the place, but really cool. But I guess I'll have to just wait and see what happens on a follow-up here. But with all of that being said, I'm feeling an 8 over here on XX. Now, there's no physical releases of this just yet that I could find yet, so I guess you just got to stay tuned for that. But if you did listen to this new Sumin EP, what did you think about it? Let me know in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you so much for watching. Make sure to like and share, and if you want more content from me, hit that subscribe button. Peace.